second time performing here at the Warehouse. Much better turnout than the first time I performed. This was years ago. I mean, I was probably like 12 or 15 years old. It was one of my, this is a true story. This story is at least 90% true. One of my very first magic shows. It wasn't as much of a turnout. I think what it is, this is for a good cause. Give yourselves a big hand. It's for a good cause. Something was amazing happening, you wanted to come out and support it. My thing, I don't know, it was just a little party. There was about 10 or so people gathered around. I'm going to show you folks one of the very first tricks I ever put into my show. When I was 12 years old, I made this little box. I made it myself, as you can tell. But inside the box was something very, very special. Inside the box, I had these giant-sized cards, because it was kind of a big deal. This is my favorite table. It really is. You don't usually get any laughs. I'm gonna try really hard for you folks. All right. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 humongous cards, and I placed one card away inside the box. And yet, when I counted the cards, I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Everyone was stunned silent, just like this. But then everyone threw their hands up in the air and they said, "That's amazing!" That was great. For most of you. That was, well, some of you. This table especially. You did a very good job. Give it a hand. I'm going to do this again for this side of the room. All right. I don't blame you folks. Here's the thing. I blame the story. I like to think I'm a storyteller, you know. I like to tell stories. Most of them are at least 90% true. I'm going to tell you a story that's at least 50% true. This is a true story. Very first magic show I ever did right here at the Warehouse. I was just 6 years old. Did my very first show. Right out of this box. I didn't even know how to spell yet. This is crazy. There was about 100 people gathered around at the Warehouse, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 humongous cards, and I placed 1, 2 cards away. And yes, I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. They threw their hands up in the air and they said, "Thank you, thank you." Now the folks at the back. We're almost there. We almost have the entire room now. But here's the thing. I don't blame you folks. I blame myself. I blame the story. The story didn't engage you enough. I'm going to do this one last time. Very first magic show I ever did. I was just 3 years old. Little 3-year-old me hanging out here at the Warehouse. There was about 1,000 people gathered around. This story is at least 25% true. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and I placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards away. Well, thank you. Here's the thing, I was only 3 years old. I didn't know how to count yet. So of the 5 cards, I put 9 of them away. And yet I still had 1,